Good eye contact. If that guy got that, you're gonna do good. So you're gonna go down. So we're gonna go side control again. Now, this time, when I get the Kimura, I didn't control the hip here, and he was able to grab onto his gi, his belt, wherever the case is. If he grabs over the top of his body, you can't finish the Kimura the way I showed you, right? If I get here, it's not gonna work. I need his hand on the mat for that to work. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna step over to finish, okay? Now, when I step over, it's gonna look like this. All right, so again, the theme here is I'm staying tight. What I don't wanna do is come with all this space. Because you see what he's doing? He's doing the right thing. He's scooting his hips away, because ideally he wants to come to his knees. Bring this way. He gets here, yeah, now my grip is weak. I lose leverage on it. All right? So I don't want him to come to force. Especially if you're going to someone who's a wrestler, they're going to try, boom, ball up. So when I'm here and he grabs the top, I want to, once again, keep weight on the shoulder. Because he can't turn this way if I have weight down in it. Right? So when I'm here, I step over, I'm real tight with him. Now, when they start to come up, you saw I put this knee on the belly here, and I'm keeping my, if you notice his shoulder here is hooked on my hip, and my hip is flexing. All right? So if he tries to come to his forward right now, all right, he's not going anywhere. I got the knee reinforcing, I got the hip blocking his shoulder, so I'm good. Now, I just need to break grips. Okay? Now, this is another area where people make mistakes. They try to continue the Kimura. It's not going to work, right? He's grabbing here, and I'm pushing him closer to what he's grabbing. Doesn't make sense. Unless by sheer brute force, and I'm like, ah! But you're counting on being a muscle man. You grab strong, same way, right? Much easier, right? So we want to actually pull away from what he's grabbing. So depending on where it is, you pull in different directions. But generally, from the Kimura position, he's going to always be grabbing something here, so I'm pulling out here. And just like everything in fighting, when you're going to break a grip, the way I symbolize a grip is like a mountain. You don't use a bulldozer, you use dynamite to take a mountain out. This is the same thing. Even moving in the proper direction, if I go slow and hold strong, hard. If I go explosive force, boom, easy, every time. All right, this applies to everything. When you guys are doing arm bars and the guys locking hands, if I try to like, it's very hard. Same thing, boom, break. So, same principle applies here. If he's grabbing that belt, explosive force, pulling this way, break. And when I break, notice how I bring it high, and I have his elbow tight to my chest. This is going to make it harder for him to re-grab, right? Because if I break and then I go here, he grabs again, and now I'm playing this cat and mouse game, right? So break high. I can roll the wrist just like before, and crank this way to finish, right? So one more time. Boom. Get my Kimura. He grabbed high. Okay. Come over. Knee in the belly. Bring him up. Lots of pressure. Break. Okay, right there. Okay. So this is the way. This is one way you could do this. Some people like to put this foot up here, which is fine also. The only thing is that you have to make sure that this foot is tight to his body. Because even if I have a lot of pressure here, he can move his shoulders back that way and start coming to his force. So if I step this foot up, it's got to be tight here so that he can't scoot away from me. And the only advantage this gives you is that if you're going against someone who's really flexible, maybe super strong, by having this leg up, your hips are open, which means boom, I can go hard. When you're on both knees, it's kind of hard to twist. Your hips are kind of closed. 99% of the time, you never need that. But if you're going against Gumby, you might need to step up there so you can and swing. Any questions?
Dave, you always catch that arm too, his right arm with your leg, have it, yes, like have it.
Oh yeah, so that's a good point. That's a bonus, right? If when I come over here, if I can get this, yeah, awesome, right? Because now, the other situation that could happen, you can lock hands. And if you have a wedge in the form of this knee being over his shoulder, now and great grips, they're going up. Oh. If you don't have that, you can get trickier because now his grip is mobile. They can move up, down, left, right. So I'm gonna have to force that knee in there. So now it's stuck. Up and break. Good point. Any other questions? Sir.
Is there ever a situation that front leg where you would turn it and fall on an S mount ever?
I mean, you can play around with that, yeah, like moving into different positions, for sure. Any other questions? All right, step over Kimura. Let's do it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sir.